Hey guys, happy Thursday. Welcome to my channel, Light to Your Path Tarot. I'm Denise, and this is a daily reading for Thursday, the 27th of June. This is general for the collective and not sign specific, so take what resonates for you, leave the rest. And let's see what we have here for this daily message. Bottom of the deck, we have the Ten of Rods. This guy is growing weary and tired of carrying all of these wands. He's also had a lot of determination up until this point, but I feel it waning. I feel like the tens are the completion of something, so he's about to be finished with having to carry this. So we have the Ten of Rods. This could be obligations. It could be something that you're carrying that is hard and heavy, and you're losing steam on it, like just growing very weary is what I'm getting with this Ten of Rods. We have the Queen of Cups here in the reverse, so carrying this is emotionally draining. I feel like somebody is just drained of something here. These could be obligations, it could be arguments, it could be whatever this represents for you with the Ten of Rods. It's emotionally depleting here with the Queen of Cups. We have the Nine of Cups here. So the Nine of Cups is a card of emotional happiness, emotional fulfillment. Nines are end it and get your reward. So I feel like whatever this is, somebody, they are weary, they are emotionally depleted, but also in the process of this, there has been some kind of accomplishment. The Nine of Cups, some people say that's the wish card. For me, it's more of an accomplishment card. He does have a feather in his cap here, like he has accomplished something and he wants people to know, he wants people to see that he has attained something here, The Page of Swords underneath of that. I feel like being thankful for what we have brings more of it. And also it's with the page, it's newness regarding something, newness regarding thoughts, newness regarding communication. I feel like this is newness regarding realizing that being appreciative for what we have just brings more of it. So it's like a new mindset is what I'm getting here. So there's been something that's been dragging you down, weary, heavy to carry, emotionally draining. And then we get to this here where this Page of Swords says, yeah, but look what I've accomplished. So I feel like there is some sense of accomplishment going on here, even though we do have the oppressiveness and the heaviness of the Ten of Rods. All right, so for the daily reading here, center of the reading, we have this Seven of Cups, and it comes in the reverse. So I feel like there could be a lot of confusion. This could either be a lot of confusion or it can be coming out of confusion about a situation, what your choices are, what you need to choose. The Seven of Cups in the reverse can also talk about, for me, how our desires have a hold on us, and the desires could be overriding something else in our life, our groundedness or good nature or logical thinking. There's something that's not real clear here with this Seven of Cups being in the reverse. We have the King of Rods here. We have the Five of Pentacles. I feel like this King of Rods has turned his back on this poverty consciousness thinking, which takes me back to this right here, the newness in thinking about abundance and that we are well provided for and feeling the emotional fulfillment of that, So this King of Rods is... it's a fire energy. It's a fire sign energy. It's somebody bold and confident and brave and exciting and attractive and adventurous. Those are all in loyalty. Those are all King of Rods energy. The King of Wands or Rods has power and authority over his desires, over his passions, they don't control him, you know? So it's interesting to me that this King of Rods has his back to this Five of Pentacles. It's like he's not participating in that anymore. You know, he's not participating in the poverty consciousness. He's not participating in being in a situation where, you know, you're both out in the cold and you can't find a way to lift each other up and out of this. It's like misery loves company. We're going to see this through together, and we're going to be miserable in the process, you see. So I feel like there was a situation where maybe we have been, you know, out in the cold with each other and we couldn't bring this up out of it and into any kind of good place. The King of Wands is like, he's ready to face a challenge. He's ready to, you know, he's optimistic. He's confident in himself, you know. So I like that energy. We also have the Seven of Wands here, which is in the reverse. So I feel like somebody could have given up the fight on something. Something was just too overwhelming and they just gave in and maybe gave up on something. The Seven of Wands in the upright is a card of protecting something or not giving someone access. And it can also be blocking somebody out too, you know. But I feel like you're not fighting to block something out anymore. Maybe you're allowing access to something. We have the World. I love that we have the World and the King of Wands on the bookends of this. So it's like containing this right here. The World is a successful completion. It is, you know, you have mastered something in your life. I want to do some clarifying. Let's see here. I'm going to use my Ehrenberg Tarot to clarify, and then we'll do advice. Clarify this King of Rods. Four of Wands is in the reverse. There could be some kind of commitment that has had trouble, or something in the home, trouble in the home, the undoing of a commitment. The Magician is in the reverse on that Five of Pentacles there. Something that depleted our power. Which I kind of feel like this King of Rods is like, he's like determined to take that back. He's the King of Rods. He's not going to be wallowing in this right here. So, Seven of Cups reverse, please. The Magician, somebody could be manipulating to keep you in that, with that Magician reverse. Somebody could be manipulative to keep you in that same low place that they are, you know. Could be some of that going on, because the Magician for me in reverse is a card of manipulation. Nine of Cups is in the reverse. Ten of Swords. And what do we have for the World card? Ace of Pentacles is in the reverse. Bottom of the deck, the Hanged Man is in the reverse. Maybe this is just about this King of Wands is not going to partner. You know, this in the upright is shaking hands. It's a celebration of a partnership or something. And then in the reverse, I feel like he's not agreeing to partner. He's not co-signing on this poverty consciousness thinking. He's not co-signing on martyring himself, you know, which will bring himself down in the process. He's not co-signing on this Magician reverse where somebody could be pulling on the heartstrings or some kind of manipulation going on here. He's not going to be, he has his back turned to that. The Seven of Cups reverse, we have the Knight of Cups reverse. So the Knight of Cups in the reverse is lack of expression of love. Somebody's withholding. And it could be something here about desires, the reason for the withholding. And maybe somebody wants to keep something to themselves. The Knight of Cups is the romance night. It's the night that he expresses emotions. He takes action, like meaning he does the romantic things. He does things to let you know where you stand with him. So with this being in the reverse, I feel like it's a situation where maybe you are out in the cold with somebody and it's beneath you, and I don't mean that in a derogatory way, but a little bit it is. It's like we kind of are degrading ourselves by sinking to this level, you know. So I'm feeling selfishness with this Knight of Cups reversed on that Seven of Cups. I feel like there's confusion, and I feel like because of the confusion or desires of something, somebody has withheld their cup of love. That's what I'm getting. The Seven of Rods reversed, we have the Ten of Swords. So I'm not surprised to see this because this makes me think that somebody was nailed to the ground. Somebody has nothing left to give. And maybe it does, here we have a 10 again. We have this 10 of Rods right here on the bottom of the deck, and then we have the 10 of Swords here. So I feel like, tens are the completion of something. This is the completion of a negative pattern. Regarding our mind, because it is swords, but whatever it is, I feel like you couldn't fight anymore. And I feel like there's something about giving up on the fight, letting the swords fall where they will. With this World card here, with this Ace of Pentacles in the reverse, I feel like this World card could be asking us to reflect on what has been lost in the process of this, what has been lost in the lesson of this, and use that to our advantage moving forward so that we don't make the same mistakes, so that we don't lose something in the process again. I feel like something could have been lost in the process, and maybe it was something that was just too costly or too, like it really cost us something, whatever it was in this whole lesson. I do like that we have the Hanged Man in the reverse on the bottom of the deck here. This is getting ourselves untied. We land on our feet. It is, and it's because we see something differently, and I feel like this King of Wands is seeing something differently. He is looking for signs of growth. He's looking for freedom. He's looking for fun, adventure, but in a mature kind of way, So with the Hanged Man, I feel like some kind of sacrifice has been made, There's been what is it? Temperance is in reverse, and then we have the Eight of Wands. So the sacrifice that's been made could have to do with something that has taken us out of our peace, And then we have this Eight of Wands, all systems go, pointing our compass, pointing our energy into a certain direction and towards the sun, towards happiness. So there has been some kind of sacrifice to get ourselves unstuck from something that was draining our sense of peace, harmony, and balance. And now this Eight of Wands is, all right, this sun, the happiness, the freedom is my goal here. That's what I'm trying, that's what I'm going for. Let's see what we have for the Oracle message as we close this out. Let's get one card, please, for this daily message. What do we have for advice as we close out this daily reading? right, we have Butterfly Spirit. It's in the reverse, and it says transformation is beautiful. Let's read it. Transformation does not have to be as traumatic or dramatic as things may seem right now. Remember, change is the only true constant. When you resist it, you create a tension within you as you refuse to accept the inevitable. In this moment, you might have forgotten the beauty and joy of life as it moves through its seasons as nature dictates. You're being faced with a choice now. You can struggle with the current conditions. This would be struggling with the current conditions. Refusing to surrender. Oh, surrender. Guys, the Seven of Rods is surrendering. And see through the lens of lack and loss. Or you can surrender to the grace that is calling you to allow life to take its course. I feel like that's this right here. Moving through the sadness and disappointment. Surrender will soften you, inviting you back to bask in gratitude and see through the lens of curiosity. Guys, we had that. Look at this. We talked about that with the Nine of Cups. This is basking in gratitude. And seeing through the lens of curiosity with the Page of Swords there. I love it. I love when the Oracle cards just bring it all back around. Better than I could have. I love this. Surrender will soften you, inviting you to bask in gratitude and see through the lens of curiosity. These are the keys to tuning into the infinite potential available to you now. Butterfly Spirit knows the beauty and delight you are on the brink of discovering. Let go and trust that it is there for you. Wow, I love it. That's the message that I have for today. I hope this has been helpful. If it has, please like, share, subscribe, and help me grow my channel. I greatly appreciate your support, and have a wonderful Thursday.